Today I want to discuss about this compost. You know, compost is very important in our plants like this because of this compost we can take only from our leaves like this. You know, this is the dry leaves. We can see there is a fruit here. Yeah, there is one fruit here. You know, for making compost we can collect like this. You see this already dry because of the temperature is very high. See, when you are like this grinding, we can grind this only with hand. See, now it is become small. This is like this. If you are making like this of your this dry leaf, this is very faster to become compost. This only which you will put only in some area or in the bucket also. You can put it, but the bucket you must or in some big drum. You can put this all drying leaves. Everything you can take like this grass or any vegetable you have, some leftover you will put there. But you must always put this water every 3 days, or when you see that there is no water or dry, you put little water because of this microbes and the bacteria, the living organism, microorganism. This is need of little moist, so it must be have some moist. That's why if there is you see that it's coming to dry, you must to put water. Maybe it must be every 3 days you must to put water, because it will compost this faster. Some others every 2 weeks there are little crawling this, so that this air will coming. There are mixing, and then so that the water the higher will coming down. This will also very fast to become compost. See this. Let's check this other side. You know this tops, because the climate here is very high, so you see the flower, this is very easy to dry because of this. If this flower is always exposing these tops or this shoot exposing in the sun, the flower, the young flower will be dry. That's why every time I coming here, I put there this downside like this. Oh, there's one fruit also here. There is one fruit. Alhamdulillah. In this area before I harvested one. Alhamdulillah, even this is the temperature is very high. This little giving fruits in this area. Oh, alhamdulillah, there is you see, because of the temperature is very hot. You see, there's a little damage the skin of our fruits. But you see, even this is very hot temperature, it give fruits here. See? Oh, so this is like, you know, if the temperature is not hot, maybe after 1 week this still, or maybe after 1 week this will start to become yellow. but the temperature is here is very hot. That's why it's very faster to ripe our melon here. So at this time we will so what we will do, only we need to harvest this. Now we have a blade here to cut like this only. See? Alhamdulillah, now we have a harvest one. Alhamdulillah, even the temperature is very hot. This melon give fruits. See? You know what is the time now? Now around 5:30. But see, here's the temperature is very warm. See, perspiration is coming. Okay. Still warm. That's why some young flower here or some baby fruits here is not going too big because of that very hot. There are some baby fruits here always become damaged because of hot temperature. So back to our topic. So important of this compost. Also compost is the natural. This is a natural fertilizer. And also if we use let's this the fruits of the leaves of this melon. This when this these leaves become compost, this complete vitamin for our plants of this melon, because what the needs of nutrients of the melon we planting is have already for this compost material, because we use the material of the leaves of this melon. That's why if you planting of this tomato, it's better you make compost of leaves of the tomato. That's why if your tomato is old enough, and if you are cutting this and then you make this compost, and this compost will use also to the tomato, and you can grow your tomatoes very abundant. If you have a squash, and then you will, and that is after you harvesting and your squash is very old, when you cutting your old squash, you like to compost this, and this compost from the squash, this you will use also in the plant of the young squash if you have. Also this eggplant, the better compost for the eggplant is the compost from the eggplant also, and that is the good nutrients for that. That's why it's better to see like this. So when I'm standing here or stand here, when I visiting my plant like this, that's why if I see the dry leaves like this, I directly put there, because you know, this soil, this have already some fertilizer there, this natural fertilizer, because some melon compost I already put before here, because before I put this FPJ, this the fruit fermented juice I already put, so the microorganism have already there in the downside. Here is the soil. So what I need is to additional only of some dry leaves, so that the microorganism have some food to eat, and when they're and this after this will become a fertilizer for this plant. So You don't need to buy fertilizer. You know, in some area in the Europe and in America, even in some other country, I learned that they're using also this urine. See, they're using even in some Africa. Also, I see in the YouTube that they are using also urine for their fertilizer. So even some other is the human urine, some other is the, and I see in other country they're using of urine of the cow. They are saving the urine of the cow. That's why in the cow house they making the flooring to become slanting, and then after the slanting there is a canal, then going to bucket or one bowl. After that, all the urine of the cow will going there. Some other they making a small tank so that the urine of their cow will going there. And also some other they're using the urine of the rabbits. There, if they have so many rabbits, and then you know, in the Africa they have making business of this urine rabbit. Urine, oh yeah, urine of the rabbit. And there some people are, the farmers are, they are buying of this rabbit urine, because this is a natural, and then they're using this in their farm. This is a natural, this is a very good in the body, unlike this some fertilizer that we are buying in the market. That's why some other is the using of the urine of the human urine. This you can use that, and by your mixing in the 1:5 or 1:10. You can use this so you can use that, or put direct, but don't put direct in your plants. Put little aside, maybe little space, I think 5 inches or 4 inches away from your plants, because you know, this is very hot to your plants. That's why this if you're the human urine, maybe the people that are making urine there, you know that they have some little problem in his body, so no problem, don't afraid that is the poor urine. That because this urine is you will not put that in the direct to the fruits, you only put that in the direct to the roots of your plants. But don't forget to delete that in the 1:5 minimum or 1:10. Some farmers, they are stocking there in that urine in the 15 days after that, because they will concentrate that, because they attracting more microorganism to the urine, and this microorganism, you know, the small portion, maybe one bottle only, like 1 liter. If you make stocking that urine in 15 days, this will make also of this 1 drum of water. That's why some farmer, they stocking that urine of 15 days minimum. The more days, maybe if you making that in 1 month, it is also better, because it will, the more days long time to stock, the more concentrated of this multi microorganism in that, and the microorganism that will become a billion in this count in that 1 liter of urine. If you have some animal, like say if you have goats there, and then you collect the urine. So if you have a farm, if you have some cow or carabao, horse also, you can collect the urine of that. Just you make this flooring slanting, and then make a downside of a canal. Then the end of the canal there is one tank there, or even bucket. You make a hole, you excavate and making hole, and then after that you put bucket in, so that the water will collect, and then you, after that you will stock that. If your farm is very wide, but if your farm is very small, you no need to stock. Just when you collect that every morning, and then put in the water, and then directly put in your plants like this. And also this urine also, if you like your compost is to very faster to become compost, so you can direct spraying there and pour that urine there in your compost, so that your compost, you will see that your compost will very faster to decompose. And after that you have you can have fertilizer from the compost. And also some people, they are putting up some this worm there. I don't know how much. There's some, I hear that 1 kilo of worms is some 300 only. If you can buy up 300 a kilo of worm, and then put in your compost, and then cover it with anything, with plywood or this, so that the sunshine will not cover it, or some tolda. If you have some tolda there, and then you cover it, so that the worm will not die. And also you must check always some ants. They mostly the black ants and the red ants, because they say after the ants is coming there, and then they discover that there is more worm there, and they go, so your worm will die, because the ant will eating this. Well, this is for today. Thank you very much, and don't forget to, for the new watcher, that to you viewer, to subscribe and follow in our discussion. Thank you very much.